Let's end the crushing feeling of overwhelm. And we're going to do this fast because if you're overwhelmed, you don't need a TEDx talk, you need a tool. I'm not going to give you my life story here. You could check out my other videos for that. But right now, let's solve this problem in just a couple of minutes. There are two types of overwhelm. The first is general overwhelm, and that just feels like there's just too much coming at you and it's just constant. The second is seasonal overwhelm. One specific demand or one project or one crisis that dominates everything, and we're going to deal with both. Obviously, I can't remove overwhelm for you without removing things from your life, and only you can do that. But I am going to give you some ways of thinking about your situation that will help you get through this. I think the first time that I really helped people with this was in my first career when I was in charge of students at a small university. Often they would procrastinate, and right before midterms or near the end of the term, they would panic because everything was due at once. Now, I would prefer that they would have had a routine in place that didn't get them into this situation in the first place. But once you get in this spot, you just need help. And, being lectured about what should have been done doesn't help. So let's start right now. First thing, take a big breath, like with me. You're going to get through this. Relax your anxiety. Let's make a plan. Okay, first, general overwhelm. That feeling that there's just always something to be done and you just can't get through it. Step one is you need to create an inventory. Write down everything that's overwhelming you. Don't try to juggle it all in your head. Your brain is more like the processor of your computer and it doesn't make a very good hard drive. So write it down. Right now, you're basically running 97 tabs on one browser. And yes, it's glitching. Once it's written down, let's move to step two. Identify your core priority. Look at that list and find the one thing that if you did it, it would move the needle the most. Not the easiest task, not the noisiest one, the most important one. And then step three, say no. Ruthlessly. Push off or drop anything that doesn't serve that core priority. And do that until you've dug your way out. Again, this overwhelm is likely because you have not said no enough. If you don't start saying no right now to some things, you will not change this feeling of being overwhelmed. And eventually, your health will suffer. I know this from experience. So listen to what I just told you, because this practice I just gave you alone clears the fog. Because overwhelm isn't about doing everything. It's about deciding what not to do and knowing what to do next. Second is seasonal overwhelm. This feels a little bit different. It's not too many little things. It's one or two big things or a series of things. Maybe it's a product launch. Maybe it's a family situation or a busy season at work. This is a lot like those college kids that allowed the work to pile up through procrastination and it was all due at once. The first key is to realize that this is seasonal. This is not forever, and that changes how you're going to get through it. You don't need a perfect optimization plan in a season like this. You need a survival routine. That means protect your sleep like it's oxygen. Anchor your mornings and evenings in simple rituals that steady you, not scrolling other people's feeds. That doesn't steady you. And then cut everything optional until this season passes. Do not procrastinate. It will only dig you deeper. We have to get after this. Like the previous state, make a list of everything that needs to be done. If there's something you can say no to, say it. If there's something that you might be able to say no to, put it at the bottom of the list. Everything that has to be done, rank in order of importance. Start at the top and then work your way down. If you were a student, you'd start at what was due first. If there's a bunch of things that are similar, I believe that taking the smallest task first is the best motto, because it helps you build momentum. When you get things off your list, it feels positive, and you need that right now. Then start doing things one at a time. Get them done. Physically cross them off. You'll feel the accomplishment, and don't procrastinate, and don't add more things. Don't even add one thing to your list until you clear everything that has to be done in this season. When life is heavy, you don't need more hacks. You need rhythm that you can repeat daily, no matter how drained you feel. Do this, and overwhelm stops being a crushing fog and becomes something you can actually manage. You've got this. Go get them.